So I'm getting ready for the 2024 storage season. So I'm checking on my 2022, my 2023 to prepare for 2024. As you can see, I have secured my tomatoes, my rosemary harvest. I have sorrel. This is a combination of my purple beans, green beans, my onions that I harvest from the garden. I have eucalyptus that I bought. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Trying my best to maximize space. I have kale that I have dehydrated, and I haven't made it into powder yet, but I will. Then I have greens, collard greens, right, that I have secured. I have lemongrass from the garden. This is sage from the garden. Orange peel. I have the cinnamon leaf. Right. I still have some stuff in bags that I haven't put into my storage options. I have papaya leaf, almond. We have the orange peel that I have broken down. I have dehydrated it, dried it out. Then I have made it into powder. I have my lemon balm that I picked from my garden, and that's my dry season when I start putting them together. I have my eucalyptus leaf. I have made a combination of onions, garlic, tomatoes, bay leaf, basil is in here. These are all my seasonings that I've put together. This is a seasoning with a combination. I started using this year. This is a combination of onions, carrots, tomatoes. So when I'm preparing to cook, I don't have to prepare these things from scratch. I can just open this container and then separate it where I can have it in smaller portions to use. Of course, bay leaf, right? Gotta have that, right? And as soon as my tree outside starts giving more leaves, I will be harvesting my bay leaf. Of course, I have soursop leaves. We all know the benefits of that. If you have high blood pressure, this is the way to go. This keeps you calm, brings that pressure down. Of course, you know I grow a lot of spicy peppers. So this is just some of the cayenne pepper that I've harvested from my tree. This year, I'm growing double the amount so that I can have this. This is a annotto seed, and this is how I put it in olive oil to create a oil that I can use to cook. I also do the lemon oil, peppermint oil, and lemon balm oil, and a couple of other oils that I pretty much got the idea from T-Nog. I dehydrated some of my onions. I didn't just put onions in vinegar, lemon with a little tad of salt, and then, secured it. I also dehydrated it to make onion powder, which I have on the side of my stove to cook. I also have my lemongrass here in a bottle, right? I got a label from one of the stores to show me how much money that lemon, for a small tiny bag of lemon grass, they charge you. Whereas I was able to grow this in my garden. I think the plant was $3 when I bought it. So it has already paid for itself. And of course I have my eucalyptus leaves. I don't have a tree yet, so that was from the store. So, and then of course all my collard greens and what's that thing? Arugula. I have saved those leaves so that I can continue to build my storage. So at this time I will just, I have more lemongrass from 2023 from my garden that I didn't. I might need a bigger bottle, or I might put it in a separate bottle, because of the year, based on 22, 23, 24. Every year will be a different bottle. But the main thing about these things, they smell amazing. They keep the smell, and if you keep them in the Ziploc, any airproof area, they keep the odor of the product. So this is my little get it together storage of items. Of course, I have a kind of a bigger pantry in my she shed, which I will probably take a video of one day. But today is not that day. So until then, I'll give you a video on my peppers. I have a lot of peppers also. So until I'm able to do all that, I see during the winter, the kale kept growing. So I was able to harvest kale. Isn't that amazing? The garden that never stops giving. And I got this in an island store. Call it Cheney Root. It has medicinal benefits. I am a collector of anything that would provide a medicinal assistance and response. It's important to keep these things on hand so that you don't have to look for it. God forbid your body needs it, or a friend, or a family. Okay, blessings. My rosemary in the back. Now my tree has died. Now I have to start growing more rosemaries. I'm going to buy some rosemary trees. I'm going to try to seed the rosemary. I'm going to try to grow them by seed. So I'm going to try every which way to get my rosemary replenished, That's all I can do is keep trying. Okay, have a blessed night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so much fun, right? I love to be able to know how to create things for yourself. Nobody can take that away from you. Once you can grow and prepare and store your harvest, no one can take that knowledge away from you. Blessings.